Postcard. Why not? Jan writes, "My first major solo trip came about when a friend told me she was traveling to England. I thought, I wish I could spend time in England, as if there were some magic to it. Later, I asked myself, if you want to go to England, why don't you? There were only 2 negative answers, but each seemed insurmountable. I can't take that much time off from work, and it would cost too much money. But I couldn't get the thought out of my mind, so I began asking, why not and what if? I remembered reading an article about house swapping, which would save on the major expense of lodging. As for the time off, I told myself, you'll never know if you don't ask. My employer's answer was yes. Even though the longest solo trip I had previously taken was only for 1 week, I didn't give much thought to spending 2 months in a strange country by myself. Instinctively, I knew that on many levels, this would be a journey of discovery. I loved the months of planning and research. Everything fell into place. 1 month was devoted to 2 house swaps in different areas of England, while 2 weeks in London were divided between sifting through dusty genealogy records and exploring this great city. The last 2 weeks were spent traveling to some of the towns where my ancestors lived and other parts of England I had longed to visit. Although it has been 16 years since that trip, the mental process it took to get me there and the lessons learned are still vivid. I've become more adept at hearing and paying attention to my inner voice. When I hear myself saying, I can't, I remember to replace it with, why not? Pearl. We can talk about it, dream about it, and dissect the fine print. In the end, only action satisfies our longing.